everyone. This is Productivity Vibes on Afrovibes TV. Today we'll have an interesting topic to discuss on, and that affects everybody. I have a very good friend of mine who's also a producer, a presenter on Afrovibes TV, and it's my good friend, Curtis Washington.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good
What's
to
up,
see
my
you.
brother?
Good
Good
to
to
see
see you.
you.
Likewise.
You look so sharp, man.
Oh man, I'm trying to be like you, man.
You sharp. So Curtis. Today we'll be looking at young people productivity, younger
Okay.
people, young generation,
Mhm.
and I think there's a struggle when parents, grow up their child, the children to a point where they become a teenager or
Right.
become young adults.
Right.
It's a conflict between
Mhm.
the younger generation and the
No.
parents and all that. And I think
Exactly.
you shared your experience with me
Yeah.
back, Ira,
Yeah.
and I'm also going through that way.
Mhm.
So let's look at parents now. How would a parent have to handle a younger generation who has become an adult or who has become a teenager
Mhm.
for them to be more productive? What are the tips? What do you think about parenting at that particular age for better productivity in the family?
Well, I think that when you're young,
I know,
you
right?
should stay in that area.
Mm,
But once you grow a little older,
mm,
then you learn things. Sometimes you have to go through something
mm,
in order to get somewhere to
mm,
be somebody
mm.
that where God wants you to
To
be.
be. Mm,
And I truly believe in that. And if kids will listen to their parents when they're growing up, they won't make some of the same mistakes that
mm.
they're making on today.
This happens to me when my son does some things or is trying to do things. I say, "Oh, I've been there. Don't do this, Mr. Boy." They don't see it that way.
Yeah,
They
you're
really
right.
want to explore. They want to. So, how do we handle that? How do we help them to explore, yet guide them through the right way?
Wow.
Parents angle.
Well, the way that we help them, we got to pour the word of God in. We got to tell them what thus saith the Lord. Because if we don't do that, we're going to hurt ourselves. And when they find themselves going through issues of life and they don't know which way to turn, but if they go to the Lord, I promise you, God will answer their prayers. And I'm a firm believer to that. I have a son and I taught him well when he was a child. And now he's 23. He's doing great, never been in trouble.
Wow.
And so that's a blessing to me.
Awesome.
So that lets me know that I did something right.
Good, right.
Yeah.
So one of the things that somebody told me said, when my son was going to the college, I said, "Oh, my son goes to the college. What do I do?" He said, "No, keep quiet." He said, "We want to see the result of your training. It will show in the college."
Yeah, right.
So when you are not with them, it is when we know what you have done in the past. Therefore, good parenting does not start and end at parenting.
Yes.
It starts and it's a continual thing.
Yes, it
But we
does.
see the result when they're already out of the house. So let's go to the younger generation this time. They love the word freedom.
Yeah.
I'm free.
I do what I want to
I
do.
do what I want to do. You can cap me. That's the time. And some of them will say, "Oh, African parents." And they say, "Let me free myself." How would a younger generation carry themselves and become more productive in life? What are your tips or your principles?
Well, I feel is that, when you're young, you're going to do some things that's out of order. You're not going to be in order to do the things that you should do. And we as parents, once we go to them, we talk to them, we give them the right hand to fellowship, to let them know you can't do that. So, growing up as a young man, you learn some of the things that's going to be a category that's going to help them. So when you're going through it, you're teaching your children not to go through it too as well.
Yeah.
So me growing up, I went through some things. And then when I became a man, I saw my son heading in that same direction. So I had to correct him. Hey, you can't do that, man. I know what I'm saying because I went through that. And now I'm a grown man now. So you have to change it in order to rearrange it,
So one of the most important things I also tell my son and my teen in the house is the power of character.
Yeah.
Because education alone cannot make you a man. cannot make you successful in life.
You sure can.
You can get all the certificates, get all the papers, certification, get all this. If you have negative character, you have a wrong character, you can succeed in life.
You sure can.
So for young generation, character is key. What do you think about that, character?
Well, the key is that if they got their motives in the right place, they can really grow to be somebody in life.
True.
And a lot of times we as young men, they see other young men do that, and they might gain, but they're going to lose if they're not doing the right thing. And the right thing is being with God. You know, so
the foundation.
Yeah. They have to really show themselves. They have to prove themselves, you know. And young men these days and these times, we turn on the news, we see what's going on because the parents didn't get behind them. They didn't teach them right from wrong. So they feel like they can do what they want to do.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
And I must tell our viewers and audience right now that this man is a bishop and also a man of God. So that when you see him from that dimension, he is grounded. In fact, congratulations on your bishopry certificate.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right. So the second thing I want to talk to younger generation for their productivity is skill. Skill is key because you get a certificate. If you don't have skill, you can survive either in entrepreneurship or in career. What is the role of skill in career development or in entrepreneurship? What do you think about skill?
Well, the skills this was going to teach you is going to give you the guidance on the directions on what you need to do and where you need to go. So once you find yourself going through issues of life, you got to go back to that drawing board, which is the skills of being taught right. So if you teach your children right, they're going to do right. But if you teach them wrong, they're going to do wrong. And there's so many parents right now today, they're not stepping up as parents. They come in with the attitudes and the gratitudes, and we can't do that. We got to be submitted to our children. And I tell you, they'll be a better individual.
And I love that. Because talking about skill, some parents don't have the skill at all.
Yeah, you're right.
And if your parent does not have skill, because just like I've said, they need to parents have to give their children skills. But if you are not fortunate, like some of us who have parents who give us skills, or some of us who have skills to give our children, you can develop skills wherever you are.
Yes,
the world is open today for freelance. You can go on YouTube, you can go on Coursera, you can go on Udemy. There are places you can learn skills. Don't go into life without having skills. Certificate may expire.
Yes.
Paper may certification may be granted, but one thing is what you learn.
Yes.
You earn. It's in you. It's with you. You can, scale with it.
You sure can. You can't let somebody take something from you that you have taught, you've been taught, you have learned, because it's going to hurt you in so many ways. So you got to grow that thing. You got to walk into it. You got to walk into your destiny and believe in what you're walking into. You got to believe in yourself, first of all, and everything else will come together, man. I believe in that because I've done it. And I tell you, sometimes we have to break the cycle. We have to go somewhere that we don't want to go. We have to teach people that we don't want to teach.
True.
But when you give it to God, I promise you, everything will work out for you.
Before we go on a short break right now, I want us to look at the area of knowledge because life challenges our knowledge. How much do you know about yourself? How much do you know about your industry? How much do you know about the subject? How much about what you're doing? And many children of this generation just want to know social media, just the knowledge of camera, just build things. And then when they are faced with life,
it goes down.
So what are the core knowledge do you think younger generation should have for their better productivity?
Well, I think they should have the methods of learning. First of all, they have to learn the skills of doing right. And once you learn the skills of doing right, it'll make you get to the point where you can't do nothing wrong. You want to be right. You don't want to be the same person that you was last year. You're trying to achieve and to get to that next level in life. And some people, if you allow them to break you down, they're going to break you down.
True.
But you got to use your head. Young men have to use their head, and they have to be submitted to what they believe in. And if they believe in it, you will receive it, the goodness of God. And everything that we do, God is dead in the middle of it. And a lot of times we walk away from God, and we can't do that.
Then we route back.
Yeah, we walk away from it. And when you walk away from it, you're going to hurt yourself. Yeah, you're going to hurt yourself.
Awesome. What I'm hearing you saying is that's a place of believing in yourself.
Believing in yourself.
So the question, how much do you even know about yourself?
My God.
How much do you know about yourself or even believe in yourself? Who are you? It's a big question that many of us don't even have an answer to.
Yes.
Who are you? You are not your neighbor. You are not your friend. You are not in the flesh of your friend. You are not in the destiny of your friend. You are specially created, made for a purpose.
Yes.
So the question is, do you know your purpose?
Do you know your purpose?
How do you know your purpose? So I did something called to find your place. The P is you have to change your personality.
Yeah.
What kind of personality do you have? That's a P. Talking about your place. L, what do you love to do?
Ooh, my God.
What you love to do is
love to do.
Yeah, it's a signal to what you are on earth to do.
Yeah.
Then P, your calling. Okay, no.
You walk in that thing.
L, love. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Now we are on it. PLA. Or what you're angry about, what you love to do.
Yeah.
And what you love to do. The A is what you are angry about. What you are angry about is what you are on earth to change. Don't just be angry about it and just go. No, be angry about it and come to change it. Then E is what
break that thing down.
E is what where your energy is alive.
Yes.
What you're excited about. When we come back, then we'll go to part 3.
Oh my God.
See you after the break.
E stands for excellent.
After the break. You are welcome back. Now, we're talking about younger people finding their place. I'm talking about P, their personality, L for what they love to do, play A for what they're angry about, C for their calling. C is their calling, your calling. Then E, what you're excited about, what you are, where your energy comes alive. Now, I see that there's something that ties to the core productivity of human. It is the purpose. When you're in purpose, you are more productive because you are in your core. You are in your center of your existence. So what exactly is purpose?
Man, I tell you, purpose is something that you cannot lose. You have to really know who you are in order to walk into your purpose. Because when you're walking into your purpose, it can be marvelous. It can be great. But you got to go through some things in order to come from somewhere. And so I use the methods of being in a situation. I know that I got to do better. My purpose is to do better. My purpose is to win this battle, because the battle's not just given to us, it's given to the Lord. And so if we do what God says, everything will work out clear for us. So we got to know who we are. We got to know what we're searching for. What is your purpose? Are you trying to do good? Or are you trying to do evil? Because when you do evil, it's going to come back on you. But when you try to do the purpose and you try to do the right thing, you can find out who you truly is as an individual.
I love that. But for younger generation, one of the challenges they have with purpose is distraction in this generation.
Yes,
it's social media, as Facebook at the same time, Instagram, TikTok, X, everywhere. You're like, whoa, where do I go to?
Yeah.
Now, and it's very I can understand at one time when there's lesser of those distractions. And as we're growing up, we have little time to play. When back on TV, probably TV was the most distraction we had at that time. And then when they put it off, that's all. But now, how can a young man be more productive in the midst of so much distraction on the social media or distractions in the world?
Well, first of all,
share your own experience.
Yes.
How do you overcome all that?
First of all, he have to slow himself down.
Slow yourself down.
Don't get on the internet so much when you don't really know what you're getting on there for.
I love that. So don't get there unintentionally.
Yes.
Don't get there without purpose.
That's right. That's right. You have to have a purpose in order to go forth ahead. It's something got to be there to push you, to make you be elevated to get to the next level.
Wow.
And I believe in that. Because me, myself, when I push myself, I push myself to become the best that I could be. And a lot of young men are not doing that. And so if we just push ourselves and we be the best, man, we can win any battle. Long as we just bring it to God, he'll turn it around for us.
I got you.
He'll definitely do it.
So the purpose that you're saying for social media must be purposeful. So when I open my phone, I'm going there. I'm saying, what am I going to add as value? Am I dropping a value? Am I dropping music? Am I dropping a quote? So it's purposeful. I'm adding value. If I'm not adding value, somebody's adding something to me.
You right.
So if I'm there, I drop something, I drop a vibe, and then I run, or I skip and check. And then there's something about algorithm. Algorithm of the social media will bring things that you are checking to you. So if you check gospel music, they will always bring things like that to your to your feet.
Yes.
But if you check you check pornography, you check bad things, they will show you more of that. So the question is, what are you checking all the time on social media?
Yes. What are you checking?
All the time is what will come to your feed all the time. So I love the word purpose. The second thing I want to talk about is, what value are you bringing on the table of social media? Some go there, no value add. So they pick viruses.
Yes.
They pick viruses. And then some say, oh, look at me. See me, look at my backside, look at my front side. And when you show that, you will see more of that.
Yeah.
So the question I'm asking young people, are you going there? Because even on the internet, there's so much education there.
Yeah, it is.
If you go for education, they will show you more of education feed. But the question is, are you being educated or you are being devaluated?
You know, kids these days, they don't want to learn the way that they should. Like you said, they get on the internet, they talk about this, they pull this up, they pull that up. It's not nothing to help them on the inside. Because whatever's on the inside, it's going to come on the outside.
I got you.
So if you put in good, good is going to come out of you. It's going to come out. And that's what we need. We need kids to understand that their parents are going to teach them the right way. And if they're not listening, they're going to lose.
They'll pick battles outside.
Yeah, they're picking outside. And that's not a good thing to do. That's true. Because you're going to lose. The battle does not even belong to us, like I said earlier. It belongs to the Lord.
So I think prioritizing is key. And time management is very, very important to younger generation.
Yes.
If you don't know how to manage your time, you will lose your time. And time is going anyway.
It is.
Anyway, I mean, I remember when I had
It's not stopping.
It's not stopping.
Yes.
The time is ticking. It's ticking. So what you need to do, like he has said, is the purposeful first. And then prioritize your time. There must be time for God. For your Creator.
Thank you.
The good time, the meditation time, the quiet time. There are time for education. I'm learning something new. There are times for skill. I'm learning a skill. So you must pick a skill per month. What skill am I going to learn this month? And you can find them on social media. Depending on what you're looking for. What you're looking for, you will find. We can also be distracted. Keep your gaze on. How do you handle focus in this generation? How do you handle? Because there's so much distraction. How do you handle focus?
You have to be who you are. Because things are going to come to you. But it's up to you to accept it or not.
Acceptance.
And so once you have been through the storm and you have been through the rain, I refuse to walk that road again. Ain't nobody can take me there but myself. And a lot of times we blame our problems on other people when we should be getting ourselves in order. And that's I believe in that.
Yeah.
I truly believe in that because that's where I used to be. But now I'm on the battlefield for the Lord. I'm working for the Lord. I'm giving God all the praise and all the glory. I come from somewhere. So we are on this show to teach young men how to become real men. And don't leave out being a godly man.
That's so powerful.
Yes.
That's so powerful. One of the things I also realize is the power of goal setting. Young people don't set goals. They just live their life anyhow. No. You must set goals. There must be spiritual goals.
Yeah.
How do I develop my spiritual capacity? What do I need to do to work more with my creator? This must be career goal. Where am I going to? What do I need to learn? What do I need to take off or add in to get to the people where I'm going to career? There must be a relationship goal. Who do I need to connect with? Who do I need to connect with this year, this month? Who do I connect with? Then there must also be family goal. Oh, my family, I want us together. What can I do together with my family? What can I do with my dad, my mom, my younger ones? These are goals you must have, and when you are purposeful in these goals, your life begins to have a right direction. Now let's go to the area of choice, and I will wrapping up with that.
Okay.
Because you talked about they have opportunity to say, oh, I'm going this path, I'm going this way, and because they've been training. And now for people who don't have that training, and immediately you are a teenager, you are a young adult, you have the power of choice.
Yeah.
How powerful is choice?
Powerful. It is very powerful. We have to make the right choices of life today. Because if we make the wrong choices, we're going to put ourselves in a bad situation that we thought that we couldn't get in, but we end up finding ourselves there. So we have to make the right choices of life. And life sometimes is up.
Yeah.
Sometimes life can bring you down. But it's up to you as an individual, as a person. I will not be the same person that I was in 24.
No.
I will not.
No.
I'm going to be who God has called me to be in 25. So you'll be able to walk that road of process.
Yeah.
And not only that, the scripture says, I'll lift my eyes to the hills from which cometh my help. And all of my help will come from the Lord.
Ooh, I love that.
God.
I love that. So for younger generation, young people, young adults, smart guys, smart young ladies watching us right now.
Yes.
You are so powerful with your choice.
That's right.
If you make the right choice, you end in the right path.
What a word.
If you make the wrong choice, you end in the wrong path.
Yes.
And I know you don't want to do that. So when you have this consciousness that you are free to make your choice, I'm old enough to make it, you must pay a price, because choices have repercussion.
Yes, it does. Repercussion. It really does.
Freedom has a cost. You are free,
my God,
but it has a cost with it. So choosing the right path is the right. So as a wrap up, what will be your final wrap? What will be your final? What you want to share with the young people for their productivity, for them to get the best out of their lives?
Well, I want to share with the young men. Keep your hand in God's hand. Some of the things that you're doing, you don't have to do, because God is with you. He said that he'll never leave you. He'll not forsake you. He said that he'll stick with you closer than a brother. It doesn't matter how many people have let you down. People have hated on you. But if you learn how to lean on Jesus in your times of trouble, I promise you, your outcome will be great. It'll be great. They won't lose, because the battle, it doesn't belong to them.
So you have shifted the battle.
Yes.
To your own side. Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Curtis.
Thank you, brother.
It's been awesome time
Thank
with
you, brother.
I learned so much. I'm going to watch this over and over again.
Yes.
Because it's dropped so much bullets. All right, guys. My name is Remy Dairo, and my friends call me Mr. Productivity. I would love to see you next time again. Please drop your comments, whatever you've learned. If you have any question, drop your comment. We would love to be part of your success. Do have a wonderful a day. Bye.
Bye bye.